life's tough. It's like an amateur stepping in the ring with the world champion. Gives you the 1-2 blow, face hits the canvas. You learn lessons. You roll with it. You find out what you're made of. Life isn't always fair. It takes you on rides you don't want to go on, and you still have to pay the admission. Like me. They said I'd never do this again. They say it would have been impossible. And I ask, what is impossible?
Yo.
Anabolic Beatz.
Yo. It was a cold, dreary day on Faith Farm Hill. The sky was overcast, the wind quite still. The clackety-clack of Farmer Leonard's truck could be heard over the quacks of an incoming duck. He was making his way to Farmer Flo's coop. He was bringing her more chickens, a whole new group. There were red ones, white ones, gray ones, gold ones, fat ones, skinny ones, young ones, old ones. Farmer Flo and her roosters in hands greeted them at the door to welcome them in. Farmer Flo's friend, Leonard, warned her that the roosters may fight to see who can win or who will run and take flight. They all want to be number one, you will see. They will fight to decide, then one leader there will be. With roosters like horses, the strongest will lead, then the second, the third, and so on they'll proceed. Farmer Flo did not know that roosters would fight, but fight they did, round and round, till a claw hit his eyelid. It belonged to the golden rooster with the huge comb of red, frantically fighting his foe, blood covering his head. Flo's old rooster, Chief, was standing his ground, refusing to give in to this new golden hound. The golden rooster jumped, he clawed, he pecked, in hopes that Chief would give in and gain him some respect. The number one rooster, his goal was to be, but Chief had other plans he wouldn't give so easily. Flo returned from the truck to see the battle still going, neither one giving, the feathers still flowing. So up into her arms she sweeped the golden one. This fight is finished, she said, you're both number one. Over the next few weeks, Flo tended to the golden one's cuts and tears. His eyes both glazed over, his vision no longer there.
What will happen to him?
Asked Flo's grandkids with faces full of worry. We will have to wait and see, said Flo, but he is a fighter, and we're in no hurry. An inspirational movie Flo happened to see. It was about a boxer, a man named Rocky. He never gave up, he never gave in, because of the spirit, yeah, he was destined to win. The next day, while hand-feeding this beautiful bird, Flo told him of the movie and he seemed actually to purr. Rocky, yes Rocky, that will be your name. You're a fighter and inspiration, yeah, you're one and the same. Rocky did certainly live up to his name. He got up, started to heal up, and he worked through the pain. He learned that he didn't need a sight to see. He could find things that mattered and still be happy. He walked the perimeter of the chicken house walls. He learned where the food was and he even found tennis balls. He played on the floor throughout the day, scratching for grain and bugs and all the loosely packed hay. The hens tried to get him up high at night to roost. He couldn't see to fly to it, so they tried to give him a boost. That did not work, try as they may, but he found a piece of wood propped up in the hay. This will do just fine for me, it keeps me off the cold ground. You see, it's high enough to keep me tall, but not so high that I might fall. Then I'll use my beak to feel for the ground before I attempt to come on down. The hens were so proud of Rocky's struggle that sometimes they'd perch beside him and snuggle. And when walking outside, he'd follow Farmer Flo's voice. Sometimes he'd go the other way, he gave him the choice. He'd walk straight ahead until his body would stall. Then he'd use his claws to feel the item to see if it was short or was tall. He'd then go over it, around it, under it, through. No matter what the obstacle was, he'd figure out what to do. An uphill battle this had to be. We're learning to do things when you no longer can see, but it's not what you can see that matters in life. It's your belief in who you can be that will determine your fate. Never give up, never give in, and you too, my friend, will be destined to win. I said never give up, never give in, you too will be destined to win. Never give up, never give in, and you too, my friend, will be destined to win.